You know what I find really amazing is that in the Hoyoverse's dev interview, they said, look, we don't assess characters just by a numerical value, so hence we don't really think there's a problem with older characters being power crept by new characters. And to me, this is bizarre reasoning because if you look at some characters like Nahida, it's very clear that she is very, very powerful. Now, in the background, you can obviously see the C6 Nahida, and we'll cover that in a separate video. But if you look at my earlier C0 Nahida videos and stuff, and I'm also got another one where I compare it to Kole coming up later on, you'll notice that even at C0, this character just does so much. And the reason she does a lot is because Dendro is an element that can enable many, many different team comps. So one of the current restrictions we had with Dendro was the fact that Dendro MC, Kale only really applied Dendro but didn't give you the damage. Technary was very, very good at giving you lots of quick Dendro, but of course he only really had his potential unlocked in a spread sort of environment. Now Nahida herself does all of this and even more, so she gives you more than enough consistent Dendro with attack damage, with bonus elemental mastery, so she by herself works in spread, blooms, burgeons, fridge, you name it, even in teams where she's not really generating any, where there aren't any like dendro cores being generated and so on, she is still pretty valuable because of this consistent off-field dendro v low cooldown. So this is one of the things that made Bennett such a very strong character, is the low cooldowns, and you can see it on the header. Low elemental burst cost, so energy recharge is not a problem, and you can just sort of focus on the EM and crit rate and crit damage. It's just, look, the character is objectively really powerful. And the thing that I think a lot of people need to realize is that whilst Nahida is extremely cute and there's lots of adorable things about her, her full potential in Genshin, the best way in my opinion to enjoy the character is to play her in combat. I don't think a trading card game or all of these other little fancy casual systems can do her justice, because the real beauty of this character shines in the combat. That is what she is just so good at, and it's no wonder everyone's giving her positive reviews, and in my opinion it's truly well deserved. Probably one of the few characters that I can honestly say, look, I'd honestly just recommend getting her, because oh goodness, character, animations, personality, gameplay, yeah, it's a 10 out of 10. Brilliant.